you can be beautiful, or you can be ugly, but you can't be plain. You gotta be something people can't stop looking at, like a train wreck or a car crash.
Wow. You can be beautiful or you can be ugly, but you can't be plain. That's insightful. I think he just summed up all of Hollywood and didn't realize it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm Nicole, and I'm so excited for today's video because today we're watching A Complete Unknown. I have wanted to see this movie for months. I wanted to see it back in November when it came out last year, but I was never able to. And that's okay, because even better, I get to watch it now with you guys. This movie stars Timothée Chalamet, as I'm sure you all know, and is about the life of Bob Dylan. At least a chunk of his life. It's not his whole life. This is another movie on our Oscar 2024 watch list. So without further ado, let's watch a movie. I already have a feeling we're gonna have to mute so much of this music out because of, copyright. Okay, so 1961. He looks like a busker, which I guess checks out. Yeah, I just love old-timey cities. Oh, just this time period and the clothes. I just love it. Okay, Woody Guthrie.
Hey, mister, you know this place is? It's like Woody Guthrie's in there.
It's a hospital, pal. Woody's across the river in New Jersey.
Right, so I just came from New Jersey.
You may know a friend of mine, Woody Guthrie. Great songwriter and a great...
There's Edward Norton. He was up for supporting actor as well, but it went to Kieran Culkin from A Real Pain.
I can play it for you, and you won't know.
Wow. Wow. Breaking out the banjo in court. That's a baller move. That's a baller move. I like this character. Oh, this land is your land. This land is my land. Hopefully that's not copyright if it's just me singing. Oh, man, we need some of that in this day and age. Is it just that easy to get into a hospital back then? Oh my gosh. You guys are just gonna have to watch this movie because there's just too much music. There's too much music. Oh, it's just such a folk vibe.
Hello.
Hello there.
Mr. Guthrie?
No one calls him that except the government.
I'm not the government.
Come on over then. I'm Pete, by the way.
I'm Bobby.
Something come after that?
Dylan.
Bobby Dylan. Oh my, Bobby.
I sang in a play, and I write some of Woody's records, folkway ones. I listened to them while they struck me down to the ground. I like yours too, Pete.
Oh, that's fun.
He said you was in the hospital, so I hitched myself here. Well, I wanted to meet Woody.
Woody wants to hear something.
Oh, Woody wants to hear something.
This is one I wrote for him.
He wrote this one for him.
I wrote for you.
Oh. This is just classic folk Americana. I love this. I need you all to just pretend with me like you can hear this. Oh. Is it too early to say that I love this movie? I love it so much already.
That's Little Richard.
You like that rock and roll music then?
Well, I like everything.
I like all music too. I know that always feels like a cop-out of an answer when someone asks you what kind of music do you like, but seriously, I like all music.
I like Johnny Cash. You hear him?
Ever heard of Johnny?
Yeah, I like Williams.
Wow, it's so funny to relive these moments back in the day when the stars that we know them as were just people, up and coming artists. And that's such a normal question where you'd be like, have you heard of Johnny Cash yet? Oh, maybe, maybe not.
A good song, really good song. It can get the job done without the frills.
That's so true. It's about the feeling that the song gives you so much more than just the production of it or the bells and whistles. How long does it stay with you afterwards? What kind of impact does it leave you with? That's how you can tell it's a good song, with or without all the pomp and circumstance.
The toilet's off the hall there. It's a new
Oh, I love
compost.
this
It's amazing. It
cabin.
doesn't smell.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. It smells awful.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Traders, all of you, throw that Indian blanket over you.
Classic kids.
He played us a hell of a song.
If you're traveling to the North Country Fair, remember me to the one who lives there. For she once was a true.
I love this whole vibe. You've got the early mornings, check. You've got the mountains, check. And you've got music, check. Killer combo.
In darkness, my peace of my faith.
Am I just going to be swaying in silence this whole video? Maybe. Maybe. Owie moet, owie moet. I love this.
Not Joni. She acts depressed, looks at her shoes, makes men crazy.
Oh, hi, Joni. There's so much music in this movie. Oh my gosh. I mean, obviously, but I'm just thinking about editing it.
This is my friend Bobby.
Oh,
Nice work.
thanks. Okay, you two. You're gonna have history. You don't even know it yet. You don't
I want
even
you
know
to
it
give a
yet.
warm welcome to Bob Dylan.
How about that Joan Baez, folks?
How about that Joan Baez? How about her?
Pretty good.
I was young when I left home. I never wrote a letter. Lost my home. Not a shirt on my back. Not a penny on my
I don't like that the music moguls are already sneaking in, moving in. Everything in life comes with good and bad, right? You think about the artists who love making art, music, acting, all of that. But there's also the flip side of that. There's the studios and the companies that need you to be profitable and marketable and become a brand to sell, you know, your art. And there's always that catch-22. And my favorite kind of artist are the ones that only care about the art that they're making. The accolades don't mean anything to them, although they're great to have, you know, but they don't need the notoriety just for the sake of it, or just to be profitable, to make, for example, a pop song that might hit, but that's not what they want to make, you know?
When he works his guitar, there's no doubt he's bursting at the seams with talent. His voice, a rave from the times.
He's already getting rave reviews. I mean, I don't blame him.
Can we start again? You keep turning from the mic.
But surely it didn't happen this fast for him. Maybe it did. He's already in a studio.
His originals, too, you know.
A younger face on folk.
Just let artists write and perform their own music. Just let them, if they want to. You don't need to make them perform other people's music.
All right. People, if you
All day hootenanny. That sounds like my kind of party. Boy, what are you doing? You better put that hymnal down.
You wrote those songs?
Yeah.
You good?
You tell him, ma'am. You tell him.
You have to kind of be a freak.
Not everyone.
Anyone's good. I mean, you can be beautiful or you can be ugly, but you can't be plain. You gotta be something people can't stop looking at, like a train wreck or a car wreck.
Wow. You can be beautiful or you can be ugly, but you can't be plain. That's insightful. I think he just summed up all of Hollywood and didn't realize it. Again, it goes back to that idea I was talking about earlier. You have to be marketable. There has to be something about you that is interesting. Wow. Every famous person is also their own brand that they have to sell to you.
She didn't find herself like herself as a missing shoe or something. She just made herself into something different.
Something better.
Different.
I do like the way that he thinks. It's very complicated. It's giving misunderstood artist a little bit, but I don't think he's trying to be a poet. I don't think he's trying to be insightful. I think this is why he writes music, because his brain thinks like that.
Some of the songs you played today on your record?
Well, it's mostly covers. You know, folk songs are supposed to stand the test of time, like Shakespeare or something.
I mean, there was a time when the old songs were new, right?
Yeah, all the old songs were new songs one day. These are the kind of stories that we love, right? Where we have a character, a hero, who is being told to stick to the status quo, not to quote High School Musical, but then they take a chance on themselves to do something different.
Dwight McDonald wrote a wonderful piece in here, contrarian, like you.
He is so contrarian. She nailed it. Oh, gosh. I love this. I love this soundtrack. I need this on repeat every day from now on.
Community. Commissioner Connor has vowed to stand firm. Birmingham is home to 700 churches.
This moment in history reminds me a lot of now. It just reminds me that we need to keep pursuing music and art in the midst of trying times and in the midst of uncertainty, because this is really what touches people and connects people, is when someone else other than you can create something that you resonate with. I mean, even just this movie in general, right? I feel that in my bones. We can't let history take our stories away from us.
You need to sleep, babe.
Babe? So are they a couple now? That was fast. I don't even know her name. Did we get her name yet?
This is a hospital, not a nightclub.
Well, I guess
That's this movie's version of turn that racket down.
I call him.
I love it.
I'm moving away from the abstract.
You can call it country or blues or rock and roll, but we all keep rewriting the same song.
Wow, that's actually really true. A lot of critique about older, country, folk, blues music is that they all just kept rewriting the same song. And even today with pop songs, how many times do we hear that? But it's why artists like Bob Dylan are so timeless, and all the artists before him and all the artists that come after him, because they write songs that transcend time.
Are these his friends from his circus days?
Stop it, Gina.
Is his real name Zimmerman?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Is that a young Johnny Cash on the TV?
You tell me you dropped out of
I
college.
didn't drop out of college.
You came here with nothing but a guitar. You never talk about your family, your past, besides the
Wow.
carnival.
People make up their past, Sylvie. They remember what they
Also,
want. They
her
forget
name
the
is
rest.
Sylvie?
Maybe just don't come back at all.
He's telling her not to come back at
There's a
all.
lot I want. And you do too. You're ambitious.
He clearly is an artist type, right? A tortured artist, misunderstood, troubled, etc., etc.
Surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. Cases
Oh, wow. Just imagine being there in that time and watching that live coverage.
The Russians have said that they would retaliate with how do we relate?
I'm feeling the anxiety of it even now because our world seems pretty scary too right now. Like we just don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of uncertainty. But this is why it's really important to go back and watch movies that cover different time periods, because it shows you that as humans, we've all gone through this and we've all had times where we felt that way. We are not alone in history, and that's actually really comforting, even when you're talking about periods of time that were really scary. And I also just think during this time in general, but especially with Bob Dylan's music, it was really relevant to that time. It had some political commentary to it, but he wrote about what he felt during that time, you know, the good and the bad, and that's why it resonated. So she's watching him play.
Troubling time, go find someone to love.
Troubling time, go find someone to love. That might be my new motto, for right now at least. Oh, kids, that was fast.
Who taught you to play?
Well, I taught myself, really.
You were in a carnival. You are so completely full of shit.
As much as I hate to say it, she's calling him out on his nonsense, but she understands him more, I feel like, because they're both artists.
I write too. I'm not sure there's a way to learn that.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. Some people are just born with a natural ability to write and just natural talent. And it comes to them as easy as breathing, and some people don't, and they have to work at it.
Sunsets and seagulls, smell of buttercups. Your songs are like an oil painting at the dentist's office.
Songs like a dentist painting.
How many years must a mountain exist? Years can some people exist before the lantern is hid? Pretend that he just
The answer is blowing in the wind. Wow. That moment when two artists connect and share in their artistry, it's powerful.
Have you recorded that song? You should let me try it.
Albert, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry. Hey! Hey, I'll take that. How you doing? Welcome home.
Did you teach yourself to make
So he's apparently still with Sylvie? Wait. Gross. That's gross behavior, Bobby. Poor Sylvie. She has no idea.
Sylvie, don't bring them in here.
I didn't bring them, Bob. You did. Was that Joan?
Yeah.
So she's covering your song?
Yeah.
Of course not.
You know what? Maybe she does have an idea. She's a smart woman. I don't want to underestimate Sylvie. And she is right to suspect something.
Hey there.
Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could hear it. They sound so beautiful together. There is just magic in a perfect duet.
Oh boy.
Fan letters.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, and Mr. Hammond's office set these aside for you.
Oh, wow, he's getting fan mail. From Johnny Cash? Wait. Oh, I'd be elated. Oh, wow. My oh my, he's getting popular. You're gonna be popular.
Famiosity. snuck up on me and pulverized me.
Him and Johnny are pen pals. They're pen pals. They're just besties. Okay, who's playing Johnny? Oh. I don't know who that is.
This is your dream. Folk music reaching everybody.
Wow. A movement in the making. A folk movement in the making. Also, I'm going to age myself because I haven't said anything yet. But who is Pete? Like, I am sure he's a prominent figure, but I genuinely cannot think of a Pete during this time. So I'm just blanking. I have no idea. I mean, he's sung songs that I've recognized, but I don't know his name. I'll look it up after.
Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
How scary to be living during that.
Show me the drunkard reasons why that they're bought for fortune. Show me the country where the bomb.
Johnny.
I told him, we ain't the Pentagon.
Bobby Dylan.
I'm still not over Bobby Dylan. Oh man. I'd love to play this part for you guys with Johnny Cash singing. It's so good.
Well, the next fella up is my pen pal. And
pen pal, see?
sometimes
They are
when I
pen
read his
pals.
letters, I think I can see his brain.
Here's a new one.
Don't criticize what you can't understand. So true. Change it. Ah. Oh, Sylvie. This is why music touches people across generations, again, across time. Oh, so good. Yeah, imagine getting to hear that song for the first time, live, no less. Okay, outfit change. Also, clearly a time jump too.
So much for coming here. Let me take your jacket. Shirley, here, take this, please. It's a wonderful cause. We truly appreciate it.
He has a new girlfriend?
This is Becca, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Listen, Bob, you don't have to compete with the Beatles.
Compete with Beatlemania? Can you imagine?
Nice to meet you. I absolutely love your music. I'm such a big fan, Mr. Seeger.
Oh, Pete Seeger. Okay. Wait, do I know who that is? Oh, they're singing together. Gosh, you guys need to hear this for yourselves.
I got 100 pounds on me that would show on that scale.
How do you sing then?
I put myself in another place. But I'm a stranger there.
He just speaks in riddles. I mean, this is why he's a songwriter. Seriously.
Bobby, like you, man. Bobby Newport.
Bobby Newport. I feel like I should know who that is too, but I don't. Ugh. I'm getting an F on musicians from the 60s. I'm sorry, guys. He needs to find music that moves him again. Look at him smiling.
That's him. That's
Oh.
Bob Dylan, right
And it's shattered.
Keep your glasses up. Let me see your eyes.
Get off.
Ow!
It is such a shame that fame can ruin everyday experiences for people. Like, they should just be able to go and watch another artist play and not get bombarded. I wish we lived in a society that would allow famous people to just have more freedom in their life.
Bob,
Why is he back there?
we broke up, remember?
Can I just get a towel?
Okay. So they broke up, yeah. Why is he back there?
Yeah, everyone asks where these songs come from, so when you watch their faces, they're not asking where the songs come from. They're asking why songs didn't come to them.
Again with the riddles.
Like you, Peter.
Knock it off.
I hear Bob is playing electric now.
Not on our stage, he isn't. There is no rock and roll in Newport.
Don't need to be dogmatic.
Okay.
We are here to celebrate folk music. From the people. For the people, Pete.
What is it with our need as humans to hold on to things with a death grip and not invite change in? Again, I'm reminded of artists who have been brave enough to break genre and try something new, try something different, even if it doesn't work.
Let's just do it before this whole thing crashes into the ground.
See what I mean? Innovation is needed.
Bob,
What?
why did you come here?
I came to see you.
You're acting like a jerk. Get out.
You kidding?
No, Bob, I'm not kidding. Get out.
Yeah, the evolution of his character since the time jump, it's quite jarring. And I know that this is really the hard in life that artists have to deal with when they are, presented with so much fame so fast. Also, back in that time, I feel like artists made music so much more. Like, their output was just constant. And that can lead to a lot of burnout. And I think that we're seeing that with him. You know?
Hey, Bob, where are you?
I'm right here, Joe. You guys want to see me, right?
Smart aleck.
You guys want to hear Blowing in the Wind, right? That's why they came here, Bob.
No, I don't believe they came here to hear that song. I don't believe the set list was advertised. Let's pick someone else, Joe.
It just seems like he's a little bit lost right now. Like, he doesn't know his place in this world anymore. He talked before about being a stranger. And, all of this is so relevant to the conversation earlier about finding yourself and becoming something different. And we're watching that play out for him in real time, but not in a positive way. Again, it's not an excuse for his bad behavior, trust me, but he definitely fits the description of a troubled, misunderstood artist.
I'll play it for you.
She's gonna play the song anyways. Ooh. Sometimes artists get to that I'm so big phase, I can do whatever I want. I don't know if he's exactly doing that here, but that's very unattractive. Just as a trait, as a personality trait. Nobody is ever too good to do anything. Sorry. I also do wonder, I need to look this up, but was he doing drugs during this time? Because he seems so different already and a little strung out, maybe. I know he has this antisocial personality. At least that's kind of what the vibe I'm getting, or that tendency to not enjoy being in social situations. And that can be hard if you're famous. But I feel like there's something else going on, and they're not showing it. And maybe that's just out of respect.
Who are you?
I'm Al Cooper.
Who?
You're Al Cooper?
Again, I feel like I should know who this person is. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I didn't even plan anything.
Stop being a jerk. Just stop it.
Jimmy!
Oh my gosh. Bobby,
I'm going to Newport.
leave Sylvie alone. Stop stringing her along. It is not fair to her. Do not keep running back to her. I like Sylvie, but this makes me so mad. Because she's too good for him. It ain't me, babe. No, no, no. It ain't me, babe. Oh my gosh. The origin of It Ain't Me, Babe. Wow. Oh. Oh, Sylvie. Oh, girl. I get it. We've all been there. But just ditch him.
Hey, Sylvie, come here. Where you going?
I'm going home. I feel like one of those plates, you know, the French guy spins on those sticks on the Sullivan Show.
Comparing herself to a spinning plate is wild. Just waiting for when she's going to break. That is an insane comparison, but I love that.
Don't ask for the moon. We have the stars.
Sylvie.
It's time for her to move on. I truly hope that this is goodbye for them. Seriously.
Well, it is the last day of our festival, Albert. I'm here to have a conversation with my old friend. Newport, we built it for the purpose of sharing traditional folk music. Really, I mean, we're all here just laboring with our little teaspoons, and you come and bring a shovel. And tonight, if you could just get up there one more time and use that shovel in the right way.
The right way?
You could level things out, Bob.
Did you ever listen to the music you're telling me not to play?
I actually feel like this is the opposite of what Pete wants, but he's being forced by the Folklore Collective, or whatever they were called, to have Bob play the music he's supposed to play. Because this is like a folk festival, right? I don't know.
Am I blocking you in, pal?
Johnny. It's me, it's Bobby.
Hey! Yeah.
Thought you left town already.
Took a drive. Saw the ocean.
Wow. Johnny is drunk.
I'm not sure they want to hear what I want to play, Johnny.
Who's they?
The men who decide what folk music is.
I want to hear it.
Okay, Johnny wants to hear it. But again, Johnny is drunk.
I don't even need to say his name, do I?
So they're gonna go electric. The folk people are going to like that. And I'm assuming that this is a true story at this point in Dylan's career, that he did this. Again, I'm going to have to go look it up. Why are we punching people over music? Pete, what? No, not the hatchets. Oh, thank you, Toshi. The wife, saving the day, as always. This music isn't bad, you guys. It's more rock than it is folk. Even I prefer him singing more folk, but nobody wants to do the same thing over and over again for the rest of their life. So there's this tension there, right? Because he's at a folk festival. He should probably play folk music, but he doesn't want to. He wants to premiere his new electric rock music. I feel like he's going to win the crowd over. Doesn't that feel like that's what always happens? I'm sure of it. Okay, so yeah, maybe not. He just does not care. He does not care. This is so hilarious though, because this is gonna be one of his most known for songs in history. Like, are you serious? How does it feel? Like, that's, come on.
That crowd is not going to let up, okay? We need a finale, Bobs. You know what they want.
There truly is just something about a stripped down song. Just the acoustic guitar and the vocals.
Gotta get everyone out there and we'll pull this back together.
Together's done. Pete, your boy just tore it down.
Bob.
Bob! Gig's over, Toshi.
Let go of it, Bobby. You won.
Look at that win, Joan.
Yeah, let go of it.
Freedom from all of us.
He's just leaving. He's out of there. Okay, we're back at the hospital with Woody. I'm glad he's still alive right now. This is back where it all started. Wow. And that's just the end. That's just the end right there. Okay, guys. So we just finished watching A Complete Unknown. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. There was so much music in it, and it just touched my soul. Like, it made me revitalized. Like, I have so much joy right now. I just want to go put on a Bob Dylan soundtrack and go on a walk for hours. I mean, it's just, it's so remarkable to go back and watch this snapshot in time and to see just Dylan's evolution from street artist, busker vibes, right, into a full-blown, folk superstar. And he'll go on to make music for decades after that. And even now, he's still alive and he's still touring. So with that being said, you know how this review is going to go. The acting, the writing, and the directing were all amazing. Obviously, with the acting, it is so hard to play a historical figure. Not that I would know, but I'm guessing. Because you have to get it right. And you can put your own interpretation on it. But again, like I said, Bob Dylan's still alive. So you really want to do him justice. And Timothée Chalamet did such a good job. Phenomenal. I haven't seen The Brutalist yet, so I can't really compare. Because Adrian Brody did win Best Actor for The Brutalist. But, oh man, I feel like Timothée Chalamet definitely deserved the nomination, which he got. I can't compare it yet to say if I think he deserved to win. But it's clear he really cared about doing this character justice and playing him as accurately as possible. I mean, just that infuriating rock star vibe that we were getting towards the end, he played that so well. It's like you wanted to slap him. Just a sign of a good actor is when you can show throughout a project how much your character, the person you're playing, is changing and evolving and growing or regressing. Excellent job. I'm so impressed with the acting. And the writing, I mean, this is a screenplay based on a real life story of a person. But what I loved the most about the writing is in the script, the way they would introduce these little, Dylanisms, just the riddles that Bob Dylan would speak. I really, really love that they showed that and they highlighted that, kind of that tortured side of him. And the story structure, I loved. It takes place over a few years, not a giant chunk of time. It felt like a lot longer when you were watching it, but that really shows how fast he got famous. The writing was so good, and the pacing, I never felt like the movie was lulling. To me, going back and forth between festivals and singing and not doing that and back and forth, and sometimes that can get really redundant. This did that, but it did it well, where it kept you entertained, it kept you hooked. And then the directing, Oh my gosh, James Mangold directed it. Just all of the care that went into getting everything right. And it's clear that they wanted to do justice to Bob Dylan's story, but also show a real moment in time. I really, really loved a lot of his creative choices in this movie. I love how he filmed a lot of the singing. It puts you right there in that moment with everybody. The different characters that he showed every single time. So, you know, showing Pete, showing Sylvie, showing Joan, all the people around him reacting to Bob singing and reacting to Bob getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And last but not least, the final message and the themes of this movie. I think for me, what I am really kind of sitting with and taking away from this movie is this idea of timelessness. This idea of what transcends time. And coming back to the idea that music connects all of us. And more broadly, art connects all of us. He's going to be remembered for the music that he made during the time that it was necessary to make that music. Okay, well, on that note, that wraps up A Complete Unknown. If you enjoyed this movie, let me know why in the comments. What stood out to you? What questions were you left with at the end of the movie? And what's your favorite Bob Dylan song? Because mine right now is It Ain't Me, Babe. So, until next time, bye! I shouldn't be singing, but here I am.